You're listening to Westchester Talk Radio, produced by Shark Creative and made possible by our title sponsor, Entergy, Indian Point Energy Center, supporting the community through April of 2021, and Hightower Westchester Fiduciary Wealth Advisors. Well, today we have another episode of our nonprofit spotlight, and we are with Deputy Executive Director at Westchester Parks Foundation, Christine La Porta. Christine, it's a pleasure.
Thanks
always
so much for having me.
It's always a pleasure to see you, even under these circumstances.
Likewise.
But, you've been with Westchester Parks Foundation for, I think, 7 years or more. And I know that you guys engage the public to advocate for and invest in the preservation, conservation, use, and enjoyment of 18,000 acres of parks and trails and open spaces within the Westchester County Park system. And together we've really enjoyed many of those parks, but mostly the Kensico Dam Plaza, where we've done some work together in the past. We've run the movie series, the screenings under the stars at that plaza that we've been doing for many years alongside you guys. And of course, Winter Wonderland, which is what we're here to talk about today. Christine, first of all, tell us a little bit about your passion for Westchester Parks Foundation and how you got involved there.
Sure. Well, I'm a lifelong Westchester County resident that grew up with our beautiful county park system. I've been going to Kensico Dam Plaza since my earliest memories. And I think that for me, just like a lot of other people that live here, I have a lot of really formative experiences in our park system because they're so widespread. They're available to everybody. And this is where you go when, you need some time to clear your head, you want to exercise, you want to go to the playground. I mean, parks are here for all of us. And I think more than ever this year, we've seen how essential parks are to the fabric of all of our lives. I mean, when there was nowhere that we could go safely, parks were still open. So we could all go for a walk, we could go for a bike ride. And I think we've shown that the parks didn't have to close. Westchester County Parks stayed open, and we were all able to use them safely throughout this pandemic. And it just illustrates how important parks are to all of us and how important they've been for years and years and years. And I think that's really coming, to the forefront of the public this year.
Absolutely. Needed more than ever. And, there's nothing wrong with getting a little fresh air. And now when we need it the most,
absolutely,
it's certainly great to have parks to fall back on, and still have been able to do some very interesting things throughout the year. We're here to talk about Winter Wonderland. Let's get into that. Tell our audience what it's all about and what has inspired you guys to put that on, and what do they need to know?
Sure. I mean, well, we're so excited to be bringing Winter Wonderland to Westchester County for the 7th year in a row. It really started as a collaboration between the Westchester Parks Foundation and the Westchester County Parks Department to say, what can we do for the public? What can we do to bring people into this beloved park, Kensico Dam Plaza, in a time of year that they might not go and appreciate it, and just, bring more people out to use the parks. And this year, with the challenges we were all facing with the pandemic, we couldn't even imagine not having Winter Wonderland as this resource, someplace for people to go to celebrate the holidays. And so we really started thinking back in June, how can we bring this event to the public safely? And, through a lot of brainstorming, and it was hard decisions, to take away things like rides and the circus. But we knew that everybody badly needed, a little bit of an escape from everything that's happened this year. And so we thought if people can drive through the plaza and see this incredible light show with this equipment that we have, this light show equipment that's always been a feature of Winter Wonderland, if we can spread it around the plaza, which we have, it's a 1.2 mile light display. And we thought, what better way to you drive all around the plaza, you kind of zigzag around 15 different light show vignettes. You listen to holiday music in your car by tuning into 88.7, where we're transmitting holiday music as people drive around. And what better escape to be able to safely have a really great holiday experience with your family inside your car. I mean, whether you're comfortable, going out or walking around or not, I mean, Winter Wonderland is for you. You can still celebrate. Everybody can celebrate safely.
Yes, and that seems to be the theme this year. Drive-ins are back, one
Definitely.
way or the other. Well, that's, we talk about silver linings and we talk about having to, just make changes and transition into different things. And this is a great example of that. Why not do it as a drive? Why not do it as a drive-through? Why not put the music on in the car? So it'll be a different experience altogether, a new experience for folks, which is why you're calling it the new Westchester Winter Wonderland.
Right.
How do people get tickets? What do they need to know about that? Specifics on the dates?
Sure. So we kicked off the event on Friday, November 27th, and we're grateful to have the support of our longtime sponsor, Westchester Medical Center, with us again for a 7th year. They helped us kick it off and light the tree with one of their child ambassadors from the Maria Ferrari Children's Hospital. And we're running nightly through January 3rd. We do have a couple days where we're closed, Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, but otherwise we open up at 6 every night, and we're running each light show through a reservation. So we're in 15-minute time slots so that we're not kind of overwhelmed by cars. And folks can reserve their specific time slot for $25 per car at wwinterwonderland.com. And it's really easy. You pick the night that you want to go, you see what time slots are available, and then you come and enjoy the light show.
And I trust there's still slots available for folks if they need to get there.
Yep, there's plenty of slots available. Some of them are selling out, so I would encourage people to check soon if you have a specific date in mind. But we have plenty of dates available between now and January 3rd.
Will Santa Claus be there?
Santa Claus is there every night. We also have characters. He's waving and greeting every car that drives by. He's really our grand finale. So once you pass the tree and you go through an amazing 140-foot light tunnel, which is so cool. It's such a great selfie moment. We've got kids, great pictures of, kids looking up at the lights. The grand finale is Santa Claus waving to everybody.
Well, Christine, you guys do a wonderful job at Westchester Parks Foundation, putting a spotlight on, so many amazing things in the county, and just putting a spotlight on the beautiful parks. What could people do if they want to get involved? How could you get engaged with Westchester Parks Foundation? What else can you do besides support Winter Wonderland?
Sure. Well, just so everybody knows, supporting Winter Wonderland also supports your favorite parks and trails. The event is a fundraiser. All proceeds go back to Westchester Parks Foundation so we can continue the maintenance and investment in our 50 county parks. But other ways for people to get involved, it's wonderful. We accept donations directly to, your favorite trailway, your favorite park, if there's an initiative you're interested in. But there's also a lot of ways to get involved through volunteerism. Generally, we see about 5,000 volunteers per year. Interestingly, though, this year, because we've had such a demand from individual volunteers, our program is still running through the end of December. And normally we kind of wrap up between, the middle of October and the middle of November, but people really want to get outside. They really want to get involved. There's not that many safe ways to do things like that, but right now we're welcoming people into our parks. They're helping us with litter removal and small projects. And so people can visit our website at thewpf.org, as in the Westchester Parks Foundation. So that's the WPF.org, and look for volunteer opportunities. And like I said, they're available through the end of the year. And if we see interest and the weather holds up, we'll be going through January and February too.
Let's hope.
Yes.
That'd be great. Well, look, Christine La Porta, it's always a pleasure speaking with you. It's great to see you. I'm excited for this year's new Winter Wonderland.
Yes.
We want to thank Westchester Medical Center, WMC Health, and Westchester Medical Center Health Network. And of course, you can go to thewpf.org to volunteer or to find out more about Westchester Parks Foundation, but go to wwinterwonderland.com for tickets.
That's right.
More information about this fantastic event that's going on right now, right through January 3rd. Christine, say hello to everybody for me over there, and we will be in touch. You have been listening to Westchester Talk Radio, which is produced by Shark Creative and made possible by Entergy Indian Point Energy Center. We'll be back with more episodes of Nonprofit Spotlight.